Alright, what's going on guys? It's Arms the Games back at you again with another video. And in this video I just want to talk about my thoughts on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare since World War II is coming out. I just wanted to, throw my thoughts out there. And I liked Infinite Warfare. I mean, it wasn't the greatest Call of Duty that, came out, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I really like the theme of it, the whole futuristic theme that they had, the whole space theme. I liked all that because with that you can do a lot more creative stuff than you can with, let's say, like World War II. Because in World War II you will have to have the M1 Garand, you will have to have the MP40 or the STG-44. You would have to have those guns where in like a futuristic setting you can make up your own guns. You just do whatever you want. You can, and that's all like the futuristic, the whole futuristic thing. But yeah, I liked Infinite Warfare, and I understand that everybody doesn't like Infinite Warfare, which sucks because I mean, it is kind of a poor man's Black Ops 3, if you would say. But if you actually think about it, when Advanced Warfare came out, Sledgehammer introduced advanced movement into Call of Duty, and everyone was like, a lot of people was like, okay, cool. I mean, I was like, oh, like it's cool. But then when people started playing it, like where you gotta like jump, shoot, it started taking away all the like the strategic side of Call of Duty, like the skill side, because it's not like if you're aiming at a corner, you're coming at a corner, you're aiming. If you see the person first, you would get that kill first. But here, let's say you aim to your sight, you're about to reach your corner, you aim to your sight, a freaking guy is going to be running on the wall all the way up there and just, jump, look down, jump shooting. You're like, where'd I die from? Because he ran on the wall. Everyone's jumping around like monkeys, like a whole bunch of jumping beans. And it's not that very tactical anymore. It takes away a lot of the gunplay, like the skilled gunplay. It takes a lot away from that because it makes people play like madmen. Like instead of them checking their corners when they come into a building, they will just slide in, jump, run on the wall, look around, and I understand that. I really didn't like when people started playing it like that, and that's why I stopped playing it. But then a lot of the newer generation, they like that, and they like the whole advanced movement, and that's cool. You can like it, but it just wasn't for me, so I stopped playing Call of Duty. And then when Black Ops 3 came out, it had advanced movement, and I like Black Ops 3's movement a lot more than Advanced Warfare's movement, because Advanced Warfare's movement, it was like, whoa, you jump straight up. It's like, it was just madness. Like, it feels like you had no control over it. Whereas in Black Ops 3, you kind of had a little bit control over it, and then they added the wall run, which was cool. But yeah, Black Ops 3, they came out advanced movement, and everyone at the time was like, okay, I'm really getting tired of the advanced movement. I really don't want this anymore. Even me, I wanted a boots on the ground, and I think a lot of people wanted boots on the ground also. And then Infinity Ward, they're talking about Infinite Warfare. They came out with the trailer, and the most disliked trailer on YouTube ever. Got a whole bunch of dislikes, and people wondering, is there going to be advanced movement? And we didn't know because at the time the trailer didn't come out, the multiplayer trailer. And I can't remember his name, but the guy who made it, he's like, it's going to be boots on the ground. It's going to be boots on the ground, gritty, just stuff like that. And then the multiplayer comes out, and it's not boots on the ground, and a lot of people didn't like that. I mean, I didn't like that, but it was what it's since Black Ops 3 sold a lot. It's what everybody, I guess, wanted in a way because they saw that it sold a lot. All right, so if people when Advanced Warfare, the people liked it, you know, Infinity Ward was like they already was developing Infinite Warfare, and they're like, okay, it's just what everybody likes, and we're gonna do it too. So they're working on their advanced movement and their and Infinite Warfare. Then Black Ops 3 comes out. Everybody's like, hey, I'm getting tired of this. And then it's time for Infinity Warfare. Infinity War. Infinity Warfare. Infinite Warfare is time to come out. and the game was already done, so they kind of got the bad end of the stick, where everyone was getting tired of advanced movement, but it's already like been set in stone. Like they already made it. It's gonna have, advanced movement, and that's why it came out the wrong time. Because maybe if we would have had a whole bunch of boots on the ground, and then if this game would have came out, I think this game would have done fine. But since nobody wanted advanced movement, and they got stuck with it, they're like, well, we can't do anything about it. We just have to release it, and that's it. And so they did, and didn't sell too well. But at least now they know, and hopefully when it's their turn to make a game, they know what the audience wants. They know, like, yeah, what listen to the audience and what they want. If they want advanced movement, and or if they want boots on the ground, which I would prefer boots on the ground. That'd be cool. But whatever they do, they decide to do it. But yeah, my thoughts. I like it. It was the greatest, but I like it. And they tried. I think they tried to make it right through a lot of the other ways, like the way you get your guns now. Instead of you, praying to get in a supply drop like Black Ops 3, because they came out with so many guns that I wanted in Black Ops 3, and I'm not gonna spend like $300 to maybe get one gun. Like that was ridiculous. They didn't even give us one for free after after this game came out. But in this one, they added no, not the Quartermaster Collection, not this one, the Prototype Lab, where you earn salvage by opening supply drops, and with the salvage you can buy the weapons. Even though a lot of the weapons that came out, you have to get it in the Quartermaster's, what is it called? The Quartermaster Collection. So these are the guns you have to get only through supply drops. Only through supply drops you get these weapons, which kind of sucks. I mean, it does kind of suck because I haven't unlocked nothing. I mean, I got the Mark III auger, so, but a lot of the stuff I didn't get because I'm not going to spend a lot of money to get one gun. That's probably not that great. So that's why I didn't spend a lot of money. But the ones that got it for the Prototype Lab, instead of wasting a lot of money, you could just, you can just save up your salvage. I even forgot how much this costs. How much do these cost? All right, 4,000. You get 4,000 salvage. Instead of praying you get it in a supply drop, you're like, oh, I got 4,000 salvage. I'm just gonna go buy. I'm gonna go buy the Cerberus, the Erad Cerberus. I'm just gonna buy it, and that's cool. They did that, and when a DLC gun came out, they gave it whoever had the supply drop and the season pass. You got the weapons for like the base weapon, like you got the base weapon for free, and you would have to get the epic version of the weapon in the supply drops. So you still got the weapon, but you just didn't get the epic weapon. And for people who didn't have the season pass, you could have done a little challenge, but the challenge wasn't really hard at all. Like it wasn't hard. It took me like 2 games maybe to get it. 1.5 game because I got it in the halfway to the second game. And that was cool too because they're not left out. They just have to do their little challenges and they'll get the gun soon. So I mean, just stuff like that. It really helped out the game. It really helped me like appreciate Infinity Ward more because at least they tried. Whereas Black Ops 3, I like Black Ops 3. Don't get me wrong, but when they came out weapons, they didn't give us not one weapon for free. Like, come on! I spent a decent amount of money on Black Ops 3, and they never said here, for all the time you put into Black Ops 3, just here's the weapon. They never did that, and at least they tried. They tried something. And then they added, the newest thing they added was, whoa. They added the score sheet one. Was from Advanced Warfare, it had like a different variant. And it's why I didn't play too much of Advanced Warfare, but I hear that's what it was like. Like you had, like, see, you have the rare one, you have the legendary one, and you have the epic one. And with these, just makes the score sheets. Maybe it makes some score sheets better. Like this one is really good. Like instead of just taking away their for the counter UV, instead of it just taking away the enemy's radar, it shuts down like, or it says right there, it shuts down the enemy's HUD. Like it takes away their whole HUD, which is really good. You know, that's a cool thing that they added. You know, which they didn't have to, but hey, they did. They try to make the game better for all of us. They added the whole prestige things where you could prestige a whole bunch of more times, and you unlock more guns as you prestige more, which that was cool. Give give people a reason to play more. And oh yeah, and then they added the contracts. You could do like your contracts, like so you do get 125 kills, you get 2 rare supply drops, and if you earn 125 kills with a Warfighter, Merc, or Synaptic, you would get a contains 1 piece of Warfighter gear. Oh, contains a gear for Warfighter, so you can do that. If you like Warfighter, you will get gear for him. Well, yeah, I think that's the end of my video, guys. And it's just my thoughts on Infinite Warfare. I liked Infinite Warfare. I hope we would see a futuristic Call of Duty again. Just this time, make it right. You know, if you are gonna do advanced movement, make it to where only the movement is to get you from one point to like the next. Like if you wanna jump onto that roof, make it so like I don't know, you do like one jump, you make it to the roof, and then let's say like your thruster pack is on a cooldown or something like that, so you can't just keep doing it. Make it like that. Make it so you just get from here to here. From there, like from point A to point B, but the rest of the gameplay, a lot of it's on boots on the ground. And let's say if you do jump, you could do the same thing like in Destiny, where if you do jump, your aim is a little bit like it's off if you jump and shoot. Try to jump and shoot at the same time, your aim will be off. Maybe they should do it like that. Sorry if you kept on hearing that noise in the background. That's just my phone. But yeah, maybe they should do it like that. A lot of the gameplay is on the ground, but if you want to get to some place, you can jump up there, and maybe that will help. I mean, I think it would help. But yeah, hopefully we'll see a futuristic Call of Duty again one day. And my thoughts on Infinite Warfare, I enjoyed it. Well, that's the end of the video, guys, and hopefully some of you guys agree with me. And this is Arms for Games, signing out once again. Peace out, guys.